This video we're going to be talking about Warzone Hackers. So Warzone Hackers have always been a problem within the game, but recently it's got worse again. So this video will be talking about how to prevent hackers, stuff Activision could do, and just the general public's response to all this and how hackers are affecting pros. So before we get into this video, if you do enjoy the Warzone content, once again, please subscribe. It is free and it is just greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's get into the video. So Warzone Hackers is just not ideal, and throughout the game, the year and a half now it's been out near enough to say sort of that time, it's been up and down. We've either had a massive spike of hackers or they go down, you barely see any. And I would say at the minute, I'm seeing hackers very, very often. I'm seeing hackers all the time again, and it's starting to get annoying, so I thought it was time to make this video. I know I'm not the only one that gets annoyed with hackers, because near enough every pro has made videos spectating a hacker in the last few weeks, because they're so common at the minute. I went into 3 solo games the other day, and in the pre-game lobby, so I didn't even load into the game, I died to 2 hackers, and it was so obvious, and I spectated my death, and they were just aimbotting everyone. And that was 2 pre-game lobbies out of the 3 games I played. Long story short, the hackers are ridiculous at the minute, and all Activision seem to do about it is ban over 500,000 accounts, but that doesn't seem to be working because they just make new accounts. You can go on websites, you can buy hacks for like £3, it's ridiculous. I don't know much about it, like all the ins and outs, but I know enough that they could definitely be doing more. For instance, say Fortnite. Did we have a problem with hackers in Fortnite? Not really, no. Because what they did was they would ban their IP, so they wouldn't that address or that person wouldn't be able to even make another account. They would never be able to play the game again. Whereas Activision just seem to ban one account, and they can easily make another one. Like, it's really easy to make several Activision accounts. Like, I don't know what they're doing at the Activision headquarters, where they're not doing much. Like, why ban one account? It's so obvious that hackers have about 20-30 accounts. I literally spoke to a hacker like 3 months ago, and he told me he has about 30 accounts. Like, this is just stupid. Don't just ban one account. Ban their IP, ban their console, ban their PC, whatever they're using. You can just do something like that and it will make life so much easier. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of what Fortnite did, but I know along the lines of they either banned their whole IP, so they couldn't make another account, they couldn't even touch the game anymore. And I was speaking to some friends that seem to know more about it, and they were saying something about they would send like court orders to the people, their addresses and stuff like that, which if they didn't stop hacking, they would go to court. And most of the time I didn't actually end up going to court, but just that threat in the first place stopped the hackers, because it shows how serious Fortnite were taking it. Whereas I think Call of Duty just aren't taking it seriously at all. They say they're working on hackers all the time, yet they could easily make several good changes that would so easily fix this situation, but they're just not doing it. Probably because it would cost a lot of money, and just they love money, Activision. Like, they gotta get a new, something new's gotta happen to change the situation, because I think Warzone's at a really good state in terms of the game itself, but the hackers are letting it down. And I know I'm starting to get annoyed with it, to be honest, and it's starting to put me off the game. And I know a lot of pros are feeling the same. I mean, most pros I watch now are definitely taking a break off Warzone, Vicstar being one. He still uploads it, but barely. He used to do daily Warzone videos, now you're lucky if you get one every 2 weeks from him. That's just not because Vicstar's being lazy, that's because he either focuses on just the tournaments where there shouldn't be any hackers, or he's just not playing the game as much, and I think it's definitely the second. And that's not even it, you do get hackers in tournaments as well. That's ridiculous. Professional tournaments, cash prize tournaments, people are losing big prizes because they get killed by a hacker. Now that shouldn't even be a thing. When you're in a really intense tournament, that shouldn't even cross your mind. So, how it's affecting the community, people are dropping like flies at the minute. I think if they don't sort it out quick, Warzone's just gonna go, because like it's just annoying people that they're not actually dying from getting outplayed or anything. They're dying to hackers the majority of the time. And I know like people claim they die to a hacker sometimes when they haven't, but in this case with Warzone, 90% of the time when they claim they died to a hacker, they have died by a hacker because it's so common. And the ways I think they can resolve it, like I said, either ban the IP, send out court orders to the people who are doing it, because no one wants to go to court. Like, people that hack literally do it just because it's easy to do, and they definitely wouldn't risk getting arrested just to hack on a game. Like, no one in their right mind would do that. They need to look at Fortnite's hacking system and maybe try some of those out, because banning their account seriously isn't doing anything. They could just make a new account. So let me know what you guys think of hackers, or any other good solutions that maybe could stop hackers, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching as always, and catch you in the next one.